No charge.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live session. It has been quite some time, but guess what? We're back, and we're back with the new system. And today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you guys exactly how to use it because my DMs are full everywhere on TikTok, on Discord, everywhere. Everyone's like, how do I use the new system? So I'm going to go through everything with you guys right here, right now. So welcome to the live. If you guys have never seen me live, it's actually crazy. You're super lucky that you're able to find this because guess what? Over here, we're not selling any courses. We're not selling any fake promises. We're actually really not even selling anything, okay? All I'm doing here is I'm showing you guys exactly what our trading system and strategy is and how you can use it. What up, Herschel? How's it going? What's up? What's up? And let's get started. What I'm going to be going over today is how do we use our new system and how you can use it. And we'll be doing some trades. Let's get started. All right. So basically what our system is based on the range bars, which is what we've developed. By the way, just so you guys understand, this system costs us over $1.8 million to build. And what it does is instead of you getting confused by time-based candles, doing analysis on time-based candles, which really will 100% confuse you. So if I just go to our website and I'll show you right here, okay? This is the problem. Most people will actually be confused by trying to analyze these time-based candles, okay? So most people are going to be looking at this and what you're going to see is, you're going to see this big red candle and what are you going to do? You're going to do a sell trade, right? Because you're like, wow, it's coming down. Oh my God. So visually, you're getting screwed, okay? You're getting wrecked. You're losing all your money. And the reason is because what's happening is you're looking at these candles that are time-based, all right? Now what's happening is because you're looking at this, you're going to enter a sell trade right here because you see a big red candle. Then what's going to happen? Market's going to go up. You're going to hit your stop loss. You're going to lose money, right? And again, right here, you're going to say, oh, okay, now we're going up. You're going to enter a buy trade. And then what happens? It comes down, okay? So you're continuously doing the opposite of really what it is that you should be doing, okay? Now, here's the difference. And then you end up being sad, okay? Because you're down like $300 for the day. And now you're sad, okay? Because you bought right here at the top. Okay, and then the market crashed. Now, if we look, and by the way, you guys can play around with this on our website. So if you just go to our website, justsimpletrading.org, it's actually right there. So you can like physically, visually see the difference. And now if you go to our range bar system, you can see how cleanly it shows you which way the trend is going. Because nothing else actually matters. It's not about the news. It's not about what your friend said. It's not about any of those things. None of those things matter because those are just opinions. And by the time you hear the news, I have some people that come to me and they say, oh no, but the news moves the market. Okay, but by the time you're getting the news, you're already too late, right? Like you're too late. Imagine if I just told you, oh, let's watch the news and then chase the trades. What would you tell me? I'm out of my mind. Because chasing trades, what's going to happen? You're going to lose every trade. You never chase the trade, right? So the same way, you cannot trade based on news or any of this nonsense or by trying to do analysis on candles. Remember, anytime you have any input, you're going to be wrong. I'm telling you this right now. Anytime you think anything, you're going to be wrong and you're going to lose money, okay? Now, here's the funny thing. Even if I think something, and I try to do a trade based on what I'm thinking, I'm also going to lose money, okay? Because I'm not the master of like the whatever. It's actually nobody knows what's going to happen, okay? So we cannot have any human input and then expect to make money in the markets that moves trillions of dollars in volume a day. Okay, so what's really happening is with the range bar system, very simply, all we're doing is we're eliminating time, and we can very clearly see what's happening in the market based on the price only. What are you trading? Are you actually trading what someone said? No. When you enter a buy or a sell trade, what's happening? You're trading based on the price, right? Like that's it. You're not trading based on anything else. Look, if the price is, I'm just saying, $100,000 for Bitcoin, right? You're on the 1 day chart, and I'm on the 1 month chart. Someone's on the 1 minute chart, and we all, for example, enter a buy trade. Is the price different for anyone?
No, it's not.
No, the price is the same. The price is the same because time doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. That's why when some people say, "Oh, you're on the 1 minute candle, that's so risky." I'm like, you could be on the 1 month candle, we'll get the same price. Just think about it logically, right? If you're on a 10-year time frame chart and I'm on a 1 minute time frame, we both click buy, we both get the same price. The price doesn't change based on time. It's basically because most people have watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos and all of this, and people are saying, look, on the 5 minute, on the 30 minute, you're getting wrecked. Okay, he's losing money trading and you're losing money.
It's a mimic.
Yeah, it's basically just everyone's wasting time and losing money. That's all it is. Now with our system, the reason it looks so clean is because it's based on price only, because that's the only thing that matters. So right here, when we're in a downtrend, which means the price is coming down, we're waiting until what? The reversal, when the price is starting to go back up. Now here's the key thing. That's where our system shows us the reversal. And it's actually because it's only based on price. So it's only showing us the price is coming down, now price is going up. That's it. That's all we really need to know. We don't need to know anything else. So right here, when the market is reversing from a downtrend to an uptrend, we just enter a buy trade. And look, if you look at this huge move up, you would say, wow, that's so great, because let's say each of these bars is even 5 points or even 1 point, you can catch a lot of points on this uptrend. Okay. Now, again, right here, our system will show us when the trend is reversing back into a downtrend. Okay, from an uptrend to a downtrend. So here we can enter a sell trade. Okay, so you see how it makes it very clean, very linear, very easy to understand what's actually happening in the markets. Because here's the thing, you're not doing any analysis and I'm not doing any analysis. The system is literally showing us what the market is doing. There's no human input. Okay, that's exactly what I'm trying to show you guys. Okay, so that's right here. So right here you can see, if you do any analysis based on time-based candles, you're going to guaranteed lose money. Now, we actually have a lot of people in the comments here. So I'm going to answer everyone's questions. I'm going to prove how most of you guys, if anyone is disagreeing with me, you're wrong and you're losing money. So let's get into it. Yo, Steve, what's going on? What up, Herschel? How you doing? I am back. I was away for a long time, but we're back. All right. Now, Spots is saying, how many points for a stop using the range bar system? So basically, here's our strategy. Okay, I'm going to give you what our strategy is. We enter at the range bar reversal. Okay, so right here, for example, right here, I'd be looking for a sell trade. Okay, I enter right here at the range bar reversal. Then I risk less than 1%. I set my stop loss and take profit always at 100 points above and below, 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Okay, and then we just let the trade ride out. That's it. I don't think about it. I don't touch it. I don't do any emotional, nonsense. I just leave it. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I've actually tested this with my team over 50 years of data. Okay. We tested everything you think you can imagine. Whatever you think that you're even going to try, we've tried. And I'm here to tell you it doesn't work because, you can come and say, oh, I've been trading, I'm profitable. Okay, like people come and say that to me all the time. And there's people in the comments too, like this TNX trader who's most likely selling a course. So don't buy TNX trader's course, okay? So here's the thing. Everyone comes to me, they're like, listen, I'm profitable. I'm like, okay, how long have you been profitable for? They're like 2 months. I'm like, you're not profitable, okay? That's just, you're just in the zone where you're right before you're gonna blow your account. Yeah. Okay, that's what it is. You're not profitable. Unless you come to me with at least 3 years of track record, By the way, I have over 6 years of track record. I think by now almost 7 years of profitable track record of doing the exact same thing every single day for years. Okay, that's a real live track record. Okay, 2 months is not a track record. To be honest, even a year is not really a track record because you're just at the cusp of where you think that you're the greatest right before you blow your account. That's what it is. Okay, because that happens to everyone because you have not tested your strategy over years of data. And here's the reality. You probably don't have the time. You don't. You're busy. You got kids. You got a family. You got a job. You maybe have 4 jobs. You don't have time. But guess what? I had time. Okay, me and my team had time. So we did it. Okay, because I don't actually have a job. Actually, I come live on TikTok, but that's not really a job. Okay, so I don't have a job. So what I did was we tested thousands and thousands of strategies and we actually found one that works. And I've been using it for 8 years. I've been coming live on TikTok for, I would say, like 6 years now. Okay, and every single day I come live, I do my trades. You guys have seen my accounts grow. And that's what it is. So, all right. TNX is saying banks use news and fundamental. Bro said it's opinion and nonsense. That's how banks trade. TNX trader, I've literally been on bank trading floors and nobody does that. Just so you know, they have HTF algos, which is high frequency trading algos that they use. And it's not based on news, okay? They're not risking billions or millions of dollars on news. They know it's either they have insider information, it is what it is, or they're using crazy algos that they've built that are entering trades faster than humans can think. Okay, it's not based on news. Okay. Let's see. Imagine trading Tesla and you don't know the news coming and earning for it. How do you trade? Okay. You trying to say that we're going to use the news to try to, you're making a prediction. And let me give you something that, it's going to blow your mind. Nobody knows the future. So how can you make a prediction? How? You're trying to predict the markets. I don't predict the markets. I trade based on when the system tells me that we're going into a downtrend or an uptrend based on price. Actually, it doesn't even matter what you're trading. Trading Tesla is really the same thing as trading gold, is the same thing as trading oil, is the same thing as trading British pound, is the same thing as trading Bitcoin. All the markets are actually the same. If you get rid of the name, nothing matters. Okay? All of this nonsense is just that. It's nonsense. So you can't study any pair, okay? Price moves based on the fundamental. That's how we study the pair that we're trading. Listen, this isn't a course or a class or like you're not studying biology here, okay? Every single day, every single second, the way that the market moves, it's not something that you can just know that it's gonna do this or it's gonna do that. All of that is you're getting into like the whole predicting the future thing. Okay. Now, anyone that draws lines on a chart, they're way too gone. Because how can you possibly draw lines on a chart where the market is evolving every single day? The market is moving. Okay. Now, here's the funny thing. If I draw lines on the 1 minute time frame, okay, and I do technical analysis, it's going to look like, oh, wow, the market's going to go up. Okay. But if I instantly just switch to the 5 minute time frame, what's going to happen? It's going to look like it's going down. And then I switch to the 30 minute because the time-based candles will always change every time I switch the time frame. So how can you possibly do analysis on time-based candles? It doesn't make any sense. And this is why you're losing money because you're analyzing this. And what we're saying is we built a system where it looks like that. Okay? And it's the same. It's the market, but visually you're getting screwed. Okay? Visually, what's happening is it's like a whole bunch of dirt and someone just put a nice blanket on it. You're like, I want that. Okay. That's what's happening because you think that, oh, wow, like if I do analysis on this, I'm going to know what's going to happen in the future. I'm sorry to tell you, you're not. You're going to lose money. All right. So, yo, FCT, what's going on? OG's in the chat. Steve, what up? Hanto saying, what do you sell? Nothing. Jiggery, what up? What up? I had to build my own system, but range bars are fire. what's the all right, let's see. So the offset that I always use is 20. All right. You have an app or a class, would like to check it out. By the way, guys, we're here at our office. So for anyone who's just joining, welcome to the live. Our office is here in the Toronto area. So just go to our website, justsimpletrading.org. And then you can go right here to the menu and then just go to contact. And right here, you can call us. Here's our office address. You can come visit us right here. Okay, so it's all right here. And now let's actually go into the system. Let's see if we could do some trades, okay? Because that's why everyone is like, hey, let's make some money. Because you guys know when I'm live, you guys know what time it is? It's AKA money time. Let's go. Let's go. All right, there we go. Okay, so.
Sorry, Mohammed. Can we do the same range overlay again? Just so I can.
Sure. Okay. So, how do you set up the range overlay? All right. Wait, Parker's saying this dude might be the biggest range bait. Most technical analysis works. Okay. So just saying, I've been here for like 6-7 years publicly online. Okay. And I've literally said, I will fly anyone out if you can show me on a live account, on an actual trading account where you've done trades following the same exact strategy consistently for at least 2 to 3 years, you have a track record, I'll fly you out. Okay? This is an open invitation. Do you know in 6-7 years, how many people have flown out? Zero. Not one person. Okay? Not one person has actually shown me a profitable track record when they're doing technical analysis and they're following the same exact strategy. It's not possible. I'm the only one that can pull up with an actual track record. Okay, because all my trades are done live. They're actually all recorded on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. All right. So let's see. Steve is saying, AKA, get a new watch. I mean, I just picked this up. I mean, this was pretty heavy. Parker's saying, I'll come back in 2 years. You're welcome to. Or you could just use our strategy and our system and then hopefully just actually be profitable. All right. All right. So let's get into how do we use the system, okay? Because we just launched our brand new JST algo bars system. Just so you guys understand, this costs us over $1.8 million USD. Okay, just so you guys know. And it's actually built for you guys. Now you guys have access to all of the markets, okay? Majority of the markets you guys have access to. So if I click start here, okay, and then we go to select market. Check this out. We used to get complaints all the time. I want to trade this. I want to trade that. The range bars don't have this. They don't have that. Guess what? Now it does. So if we go right here, you can see. So you got BTC, ETH, Solana. We got Solana now. ADA, Doge, Litecoin, whatever. Now under Forex, we got a huge list of all different Forex pairs. We got indices, we got stocks, we even got all sorts of commodities. All right, there we go. So you guys have access to all these markets. So all you got to do is you just go. There's a few of them that you get access to for free, XRP. Other than that, you just pay for your own data feeds and your data fees, and then you get access to the range bars. Now, how do we set them up? I'm going to show you. I'm going to walk you guys through step by step right now how I make thousands of dollars a day. Okay, so right here, I'm just going to show you guys. So let me just close everything. Okay, now let's go to select market. I like to trade BTC and gold, so we'll open those. I'll show you. Obviously, gold is closed today, but I'll show you how I set it up. Okay, so let's open BTC. Now over here, it says configure your range bars. All right, so the range size is how big each range bar is. Okay, so I usually for BTC, I like to keep the range bar size 20. All right, and the level I don't touch. The default level, I keep it at 20. All right, now when I click open chart, all right, when I click open chart, right here is our BTC USD range bars chart. Now I can zoom in right there. I can go to the latest candle. There we go. Now let me just move this over to the side. Okay, and check this out. This is actually running live, which is crazy. So you can see we're in a big downtrend right here. As soon as we get a reversal, which means that BTC goes from red to green, I'll go ahead and enter a buy trade, okay? I'll go ahead and enter a buy trade. In the meantime, let me open up gold, okay? So let's open up gold right here.
Gold closed today.
Yeah, but I'm going to show you how, because it's gold whenever it opens. So I'll click start here, select market. I'll go down right here to commodities, click gold. And for gold, I like to do around 0.5 for the range bar size. Okay, you can even do 0.2. Okay, so let's say I click open chart. Obviously, the market's closed. Okay, so it's not really going to move. But just to show you guys how I do it. All right. Now I'll put gold here on the side as well. All right, now you can just zoom in and go to latest. Now, as soon as the range bars reverse right here, I'm going to go ahead. I'll enter this trade so you guys can see. There we go. So range bars just went green. All right, so I'm going to enter this buy trade. We just entered a buy trade right here on BTC. Now, right away, obviously, I'm going to set my stop loss and take profit at 100 points. So I'm just going to click and drag this down. Okay. I'm going to click and drag this down right here. Let me just let me just make this a little bit. All right, so our entry on that trade was 95,640. So I'm going to click and drag my stop loss down to 95,540. Okay, so just a little bit lower right there. Okay, oops. $95,540. All right, and now I'm going to set my take profit right here and 95,740. There you go. All right. There we go. So as you guys can see, our stop loss and take profit is 100 points above and below our entry. So right here was our entry. We did a buy trade right there. So you guys see how on the range bars, we saw the exact reversal before the market started to go up. I didn't have to do any technical analysis. I didn't actually have to do any analysis at all. We just saw that the trend was changing. The trend was reversing. So when it goes from red to green, I'm looking for a buy. When it goes from green to red, I'm looking for a sell. All right. So there we go. And now we're just going to let this trade ride out. Okay. So just a few things before I continue is that, remember, the risk is less than 1% on this trade. We always risk less than 1%. Okay. So I always keep my risk very low. And then I always set my stop loss and take profit at 100 points. Now, the next feature, which is crazy, as soon as you guys get the system, you guys have access to this, which is called the range overlay. Okay, so if I click range overlay, what it does is you can actually just cover the time-based candles with the range bars. Okay, so you can cover it so that way you can see what's happening in the background, but you're actually now looking right at the range bars themselves. How do we use the range bars overlay function? Okay, so what I like to do is I like to position it so it's totally covering these time-based candles. Now, if you click this arrow on the top right, now you go into the settings. Okay, so right here you can select the market. We're on BTC, so the range size I'll make it the same. So 20 and offset I'll make it 20 as well. Okay, and then I'll just click apply and sync. Okay, so there we go. So now it's 20 and 20. Now we'll go back and I'll go to display. So over here, I can just make the range bars bigger. Okay, so let's say you can see they're getting bigger at the bottom there. Okay, so there we go. And now apply and sync. There we go. So now now you can see the range bars are actually overlaid on my chart, on the platform itself. So that way you're not actually getting distracted by those time-based candles and you can just focus on what the reality is, what's actually happening in the market, which is the range bars. So it's actually like part of the whole package. Okay.
So basically, once you hit on the range bar, like on the bottom, then you should start looking to buy.
Yeah. So basically, as soon as the range bars go from red to green, that's when I'm looking for a buy trade. And when the range bars go from green to red, that's when I'm looking for a sell trade. Okay. So now we're just gonna let this trade ride out. Now here's the thing: our JST platform actually has so many features, which I'm gonna go through because this is basically, this is the intro live, okay? Because this is, I haven't been live for a long time. We've been building this out, and now that it's built, let me show you guys all the features. So now at the top here, if we click indicators, now guys, check this out. All of these indicators that you guys see are based on range bar logic. Okay, they're not based on time-based candle logic, which is like we had to basically develop this from scratch. This is I don't think this even exists. We're the first ones to do it. So now if I take the super trend, okay, and I drag it over, so it's just a very simple click and drag it over, and I drag it over to my range bars, check this out. We have the super trend on the range bars themselves, which is crazy, okay? So right here, you can see, right up here, the super trend went from green to red. Okay, so obviously we had the initial reversal right here, but you can wait for that super trend to confirm, right? Now, when you wait for the super trend to confirm right here, the super trend went red, right? So let's just say, imagine we entered a sell trade right here, which is 96,075, okay? Look at how far down we came. Look at how far down we came. That's a huge, huge move just using the range bars with the super trend. Okay, so now obviously you can add your SMAs and EMAs, and they do the cross and all that. So you can see like, okay, are they crossing the EMAs and the SMAs? You can wait for these confirmations. Now here's the thing: we built them. I usually just enter on range bar reversals, but they're available to you guys. All right. Yo, what up? 28 days. What's going on? Deeply saying, hey, I saw you after a long time. How's it going? Did you say you got your own platform now? So actually what we built is our range bar system. Because before, if you guys have been watching me for years, they were streaming off of our servers through YouTube. Okay. That's how it was. And we had over 700,000 people register and watch our streams through YouTube. Okay. Which means you couldn't move it. You know how right now you can move it? You can open any market you want. All of that. It's been a long time since I've done a live. So, none of these features were available. You couldn't move it around. You can open whichever market you want. You just were stuck on a YouTube stream. Okay? And we still had over 700,000 people register. Now, you get your own range bars, okay? So you can open it on over 100 markets. We're adding more markets. You get access to this range bar overlay that we built, which is crazy. There's indicators that go specifically on the range bars, especially the super trend. And now, even the trading platforms, we were able to integrate them, like the ones we were using, TradeXN and Abato, into our platform. So now it's all in one page. Before, when you had the YouTube streams, like the OGs will remember, you had to go back and forth through different windows. Go to the range bars. Then you got to go to the trading platform. Then you got to go. Now it's all on one. Okay? Huh? On one screen. It's all there. It's available. So, guys, go right now to our website, justsimpletrading.org, and you can get access to this right now. You get access to it right away, which is crazy. So go get started right away. All right.
You already got your answer?
Yeah.
No, it's very clear.
So 28 days is saying the range bars were free. I tried logging in and it's asking me to pay. So you actually get 4 free markets. And the only reason that you have to pay for the streams for the range bars is because it's your own data cost. So when you connect to a market, when you open it up, basically the place we're getting data from is charging us money for every connection. Just so you guys know, data is not free. Live market data is not free. It's actually very expensive. If you were to go out and try to find data, it's over $10,000 a month. Sometimes, and that's just like the beginning package, just so you guys know. And then it goes up to like 50,000, 100,000, 200, 500. Like these big firms are paying millions of dollars a year for data, just so you guys know. So the fact that you're able to get data, because we're able to figure out a deal, you guys are getting this basically, and you're just paying for your own data stream. Is there a deposit bonus? Abado used to have a deposit bonus. I don't think they have it anymore. They used to have a deposit bonus. All right, let's see. Steve is saying, is that platform TradeXN, which is combined? Yeah, so we have TradeXN, but if you click start here and you go to platforms, we also have the Abado Web Trader and then also the MetaTrader 5, which is also built in. So we were able to build it in. So you can register right here by clicking register, or if you click I have an account, there you go. You can log into your MetaTrader account and you still get the range bars overlay there. Okay. Today I'll just do TradeXN. Tomorrow or tonight when I go live, then I might also log into our MetaTrader account because it is funded. We've been doing some trades on it. So we'll do that. What's the website? So the website is justsimpletrading.org. Guys, all of you guys right now, go to the website, justsimpletrading.org, get your account set up, and you can set it up with either Abado or TradeXN, get your accounts funded inside the platform, and then you guys can start using the range bars right away. And I'm going to be here live every single day doing live trades, answering all your questions, showing you guys exactly how everything works. So basically, don't waste time. What about MT4? I mean, we were able to build in the MT5, but MT5 is better anyways, and it's all right there. All right. So we still have this trade open. Let's see if there's for now we're just gonna wait it out and see. But you guys can see how the range bars actually makes it so much cleaner rather than you getting confused with these candles. Because here's what happens. Every time you actually see a green candle, you're like, oh man, we're gonna go up. And then the next time you see a red candle, you're like, never mind. This, like if most people were to see this, they would say, oh, we're about to. Because we just had a huge move down. We're going to go down a little lower, technical analysis, blah, blah, blah. And then what happens? You lose money.
Best to use the super trend. Super trend with the range bars, yes.
Yeah, so you can always add the super trend indicator to the range bars.
Yes.
And then, wait for it to confirm. You can add other indicators too if you want, and wait for that to confirm as well. Now, here's the thing. The more that you add, the more indicators you add, and the more indicators or layers you add, the less trades you take. Yeah. Because now it's not just one thing you're waiting for. You're waiting for three things. Yes. Okay? So you might miss a whole bunch of trades during that time. So, it's up to you. A lot of people, they come to me and they say that, they've been using the range bars, but they use it in this way. They added some layers. And they're getting 80, 85% accuracy. Now, I get around 60 to 65% accuracy, so they might have a way higher accuracy than me, but they're also taking less trades than me. I'm taking more trades. So it's really just up to you how you develop your strategy, because now you have the range bars, okay? This is revolutionary that you're able to have this institutional grade tool fully built out for you. Okay, because this is what they use on bank trading floors. This is what they use in hedge funds. Like, these are the types of tools they use that we don't even have access to. Okay, so so all you got to do is you just go to our website. The link is in my bio, justsimpletrading.org, and just go get started, because you should really just go right now and just see the difference. Okay, just play around with this, and you'll realize that if you're trading and you're trying to make money, in the markets, you're gonna end up losing money if you're analyzing these candles. But with the range bars, it's gonna clean up everything. All right, Sadiq is saying range bar signals don't tell you to buy or sell like before. So basically, yeah, we don't have the alerts. We're working on implementing it. Just slow and steady. We're gonna start to do updates on this we have a team. Just so you guys understand, we have a team on salary of over 50 developers, full stack coders. Just so you guys know, it's very expensive. Okay, a team of over 50 coders that are working for us every single day. And even with that, this took 6 years to build. Okay, even with that. So just so you guys understand, we're working on a lot of new features. And if you guys have any input, any features you guys want us to build, shoot us an email, because we'll build it out. There's already a lot of things that are in the pipeline, but we're down to add more according to what you guys want. And if enough people request like a certain thing, we'll get our team on it. All right. What time will you be live in the evening? So in the evening, I'm gonna probably be live. It's about 3:30 right now. So I would say, oh snap, tonight is UFC night. Oh dang, I'm gonna be busy. It's Islam Makhachev. I'm not missing that. So tonight is UFC night. Maybe after that I'll hop on whenever, hopefully Islam wins. Then I'll hop on the live. Which might be around like 1 a.m. So it's in about 11 hours from now. All right. But hopefully tonight's a good night. Should be fun. What's your stop loss? My stop loss is 95,540 because my entry, if you guys look right here, here's my trade. Our entry was 95,640 on a buy trade.
Okay.
Where's our stop loss? 95,540. 100 below. And where's our take profit? 95,740. 100 above. So it's always 100 above, 100 below. And the reason is because this is the strategy we've tested. I've been using it live in front of you guys for like 6-7 years now. And you guys know it's AKA money time. All right, let's see. 28 days saying it looks cool and all, but it used to be free. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Everyone was complaining that, it's free. What's the catch? Blah, blah, blah. And we don't like the YouTube streams. I want to open this market. I want to open that market. We're like, okay, we spent $1.8 million to build this so you guys can have it, okay? And then actually, if you guys, this is my first live in a long time because we're building it out, but we actually launched this, I think about 3 weeks ago, okay? 3 weeks ago, like hundreds of people, I think thousands of people registered without we didn't even do any marketing. I didn't even come live. And it was $1 a month when we first launched it.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Everyone is.
Yesterday and today.
Yeah, I know. So it was $1 a month, and we got so many complaints. We're like, oh snap, we'll make it 27. Okay. So basically, it's sometimes when you have it good, you should just take it.
Yes.
Yeah. But here's the thing: we put everything together. You get 5 markets because actually, as soon as we launched it, our data fees went through the roof. Okay, because thousands of people on it instantly, and just using so much data, and we were literally within the first few days, I think we paid a few $1,000s, which was crazy, like just overnight. Okay, so the only reason we're doing this is because we calculated how many people were on, how long you guys were on for, how much data, average most people are using, and this is what it came up to. So it's really just your data cost that you're paying.
So basically, instead of $1, now we are paying $6 per.
No, but you're getting the range bar overlay. The range bar overlay was like $7. but
Something,
now
yeah, same.
now we just included it. So, all right, let's see. Okay, so we're probably gonna get kicked out of this trade right now. There we go. So we hit stop loss on that, and remember, the risk was less than 1%. It's all about doing it over time. All that. Is it available for TradingView? Yeah. So actually, TradeXN. This is a TradingView chart. Look, it's TradingView. So you can add your indicators, whatever you want. It's just a TradingView chart.
What about videos? Where are the videos?
Oh yeah. So what I'm gonna be doing is over the next few days, hopefully tomorrow, I'm gonna make videos on how to use the platform. Okay, so right before let's go through it. So if you click start here on the top right, I'll just go through it with you. So if you click select market, these are all the markets available that now you can open the range bars on. All right. Now, manage takes you to, you can manage your subscription. You can add more markets, whatever you want. So you can just keep adding whatever markets, all of them are here. And it's literally $3. Okay. Now, if we go to platforms, right here, you can open any platform you want. So the Botto Web Trader, I know a lot of people are on the Botto Web Trader. You can have that side by side. You can go to MetaTrader 5, that's integrated. Okay, so if you make a MetaTrader account, it's integrated into our platform. So it opens right there. You can have the range bars overlay on MetaTrader 5. And then also on TradeXN, it's integrated, so it opens inside as well, inside the platform. And it also has the range bars overlay. You just need to get it once. You get range bars overlay on all the platforms. All right. Second, let's go back. Now, if you click live sessions, you can join my live sessions here. I mean, you guys are on it already, but the links are right here. Okay. So on TikTok, on YouTube, on Twitch, because I'm live on all three of these places right now. Okay. I'm live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch right now. So the links are right there. Now we go back to start here. Discord. If you click Discord, it'll take you to our Discord. Okay.
What is Discord?
Discord is like our online community.
Messenger.
Yeah, so you can message us there. Guys, there are so many scammers. Okay. Remember, I will never ask you for money. There's no deposit into this random trading platform that I've never mentioned before. None of that is real. Don't get scammed. Okay. Because people call me all the time. They're like, hey, how's my trading going? I'm like, how's your trading going? How would I know? How would I know how your trading is going? And they're like, no, you were messaging me. I sent you this much money. And I was like, I literally tell you guys all the time, I never trade for anyone. Oh.
So I registered. It took twice from my account.
Oh, yeah. Just send us an email and we'll fix. All right. All right. Are we back?
Discord. You're talking about Discord.
Are we back? Oh, it's dead. Okay. 1 second. Mike died. All right. Are we back? We're back. All right. We are back. Sorry, Mike died. But you guys are great. Like the whole comment section is Mike is off, muted, Mike. All right. So, all right, cool. So the next thing is the Discord. Okay. So what I was saying was, guys, there's a lot of scammers out there. Okay. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, I sent you money. How's my trading? How's my account looking? Guys, I will never trade for you. Okay. I'm not trading for anyone. I don't take your money. I don't send you to any random websites. The only website now that I send anyone to is our own website, which is justsimpletrading.org. That's it. And all the links are inside that platform. That's it. All the links are inside justsimpletrading.org. Okay? That's it. So if any of the links someone's messaging you are not inside justsimpletrading.org, then don't go there. Okay. Now, so there's our Discord. The next thing is training videos. Okay, we're gonna update this section right here where it says training videos because now the new platform is out. So I'm gonna make new videos on exactly how we use it. But in the meantime, to learn how to actually use the range bars, go watch these videos. It's a full course on how to do it. It's free. You don't have to do anything. You just click training videos, you get access to training videos. Okay. Now the next thing is share. If you have like a huge group, of friends, family, you want to share, you can make your own promo code. You can share it with people. All right. Now here's the cool thing. Let's say for some reason you're weird and you don't like the dark mode. If you click theme, you can turn it to light mode. Okay. So you can have a light mode. You can make it light. Boom. So now it's all light mode. So you can have it like that, or you can have the dark mode.
You can see both actually, live mode and plus the range bar what we have.
Yeah. It works. Exactly. Some people like the white background, some people like the dark background. So it's all there. Now the notifications, obviously you get notified whenever someone subscribes. But you can turn that off. And now save setup. Let's say you've set your range bars, you've set your trading platform, you love your setup. Click save setup. It'll save it. Okay, so next time you log in, you don't have to do everything again. Okay, so it's all there. All right, there we go. Tim is saying, what's TradeXN? TradeXN is a really good trading platform. That's a platform I'm trading on right now. But Abato is also still here. So if you go to platforms, look, Abato is right there. Okay, so you can trade on Abato. You can trade on their web trader or MetaTrader or TradeXN.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
They're just two trading platforms. TradeXN has trading view charts. People like to do analysis on trading view charts because it's nice. Their setup is nice. Everyone's used to it. So if you want to do analysis, you can do it on trading view charts. There we go. Does TradeXN have KYC? You just got to ask them. But, I did verify my account. All right. So, there we go. Didn't pay your mic bill. That's hilarious, Steve. Steve, your jokes. All right. So, in the meantime, let's see. I'm still going to be here, to answer any questions for the next few minutes. But I will be snacking because I think we went over everything. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. So you use TradeXN now, no longer on Abato. No, I'm still on Abato. Tomorrow I'm going to go over, or tonight, if after the fight, if I still have energy, then I'll go live. We'll go over how to use the MT5 with the range bars overlay. But in the meantime, go to justsimpletrading.org right now. Get your account set up. And then get your account funded on TradeXN or Abato, whichever one. It looks like lace from Costco. You got this. You got this. You're right. that was a good one.
So which email I email? Because it's still inactive, my account. It would drop twice. I tried the second time. I tried to get money.
It's just support at justsimpletrading.com. Yeah.
So I want it to be active. Can we the same people go into the account?
Wait 1 second.
Yeah.
Good section.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Honestly,
It's pretty good, yeah. But Mohammed, what would you suggest me? Because my schedule is like Sunday to Thursday, like that. I don't have time for myself.
You're like me. We're like both. I'm always traveling.
Markets are open 24/7.
Oh, market is open 24/7?
Yeah. So, no excuse.
Only crypto open like 24 hours, and what about stocks and
Gold is 24 hours. It takes 1 hour off, Sunday to Friday. So closes on
Bitcoin
Friday.
is always open, right?
yeah, 24
Yeah,
hours.
crypto is 24/7.
And you said
Yeah.
Ethereum is also 24/7.
Yeah, all crypto is 24/7. Yeah, just send an email and we'll get it. Because we just made the update today, so it might be just like tripping out.
So if
But
I registered yesterday, it would have been.
yeah, it would have been $1.
Oh. Yeah, yesterday one family they registered, so they got 4,
Yeah.
so they paid $4.
Yeah.
And Mohammed, there is a one Bitcoin coming, Ledger Nano, something like that. I don't know.
Ledger is just like where you can keep your crypto. It's like a cold storage.
जैसे बैंक है ना,
Huh.
वैसे उसमें पैसे right?
Okay.
Yeah, you can keep.
Rodwin, what's going on, man? How you been? It's been a while. Which 5 markets do you recommend to select for the subscription? So, the ones that like I would do, obviously it's your subscription, so you can pick whichever market you want. But I mostly trade BTC Gold, which is XAU USD.
वही दो।
Nasdaq USA 100 or US 100, and then any 2 others. Like we can even do any forex pairs or any other crypto, whichever one. Like GBP USD, or you could do Tesla, or you could do Microsoft, like whatever. Like, but the 3 main ones that I would do is BTC USD, Gold, and Nasdaq. Yeah, so Rodwin, basically now we have we just launched our brand new range bar system where you can get the range bars on your own computer. You can open it on any markets you want, and you know, you don't have to rely on a YouTube stream.
And how much we can rely on this bar? According to you, like
So
20%, 80%.
no, so this is 100% using live market data, and because it's streaming directly to you,
Right.
there's like no delay. So it's
Okay.
exactly what's happening in the markets. You're getting it like per millisecond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it moves really
According
fast.
to like 100%. Like if you see here, we think, and then it could be go up, so then we should start buying.
I mean, whatever's happening on the range bars
Right.
is truly happening that second.
Okay.
So the live video is going to be recorded.
They're all recorded, yeah. So you can go watch the live anytime after. But I am live every day, or I will be now.
Yeah.
Now that I'm back.
So every day, like after 1 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly, Steve. 9 total.
So,
Let's go, Sadiq. Rodwin is saying, yeah, it's accurate. Yeah. Skycom is saying people don't know this is revolutionary yet or what they're dealing with yet. Yeah.
Right now.
Cav is saying, where the hell have you been? I've been busy. I was traveling because I just had a lot of meetings. I was in New York for a long time. Give us the settings for the range bars. Okay, that's a really good question. So, if you click start here, for example, if we're doing BTC, the range bar size, I like to do 20. Okay? Which means each bar will be worth 20 points. Then for gold, I like to do around 0.2 to 0.5, which means each bar is worth 20 cents. So you can kind of play around with that. The level, I don't change. I always keep the level at 20. All right.
What about Ethereum?
Ethereum, I like to do anywhere like around like 1 to 2. Now, just so you guys understand, there's actually a way where you can use the range bar system for either short-term trades, which is like scalping, or like, 100 points or 200 points, you can use it. But there's also a way where you can use the range bars for long-term trades. How do we do that? Okay, the way is if you make the bar size very small, right? If you make, let's say on BTC, you make the bar size 2 or 5, the market will move very fast. So you can do scalping, because you're seeing the quick reversal, boom, enter, you catch a few points, you can exit. You can do scalping if you make the bar size very small. And you can do swing trades if you make the bar size huge, because then it's showing you the big trend. So let's say I make on BTC, 500 or 100 or 200 or 500 or 1,000. Now the range bars will show me what like the major overall trend is. You see? Because now it's huge points, right? So it's showing every 1,000. Now we're building range bars based on thousands of points.
And that's good for scalping.
No, I mean, the bigger it is, it's good for, holding your like swing trades. So you can hold it over time. So it's like a huge, big downtrend is starting. Now I can hold it over time. Keeping the bar size small is good for scalping. Keeping the bar size big is good for swing trade.
And how do you change it on the settings?
So if you click start here, select your market.
Yes.
So let's say BTC. Wait. Now over here, range bar size. So right here, 20 is what I use because I do it at 100 point stop loss take profit. That means, a few bars will build. I can go in and out of the trade. But let's say you make it 200. Now you're seeing a big trend, And now if you make it 2, you're seeing very small trends. So you can.
It's good for scalping.
It's good for scalping because you're seeing like very small moves and reversals and all that. Okay.
Done.
All right. You know what? Guys, we're going to call it a day here. Thank you guys for joining. Go right now to justsimpletrading.org. Don't waste time. Get started. I'm going to be back later tonight. We'll do another live. We'll do more trades. And as you guys get used to using the new system, then we'll again focus back on actually trading. So let's go. Let's get started. Have a good one, guys. Thank you guys all for joining. I appreciate all you guys. That's crazy. You guys racked up the likes to 11,000. You guys crazy. So thank you guys. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Have a good one. Let's go. Let's go.